Hello. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Here is your girl Santel with a new video. Hope you guys you had a very beautiful weekend and the beginning of this week. All what we are just wishing is to have a very beautiful week ahead. Yeah, how had you been? How is everybody doing? On my side, I'm doing quite fine. Yeah. Today I want us to talk about a topic which I felt we should discuss about. And the topic of today, I want to talk about some stuffs or some things which you should avoid saying or rather doing in front of someone who have lost a beloved one, or someone who doesn't have like parents or like have lost the beloved. There are some things which you talk thinking maybe they make sense, but sometimes they might end up hurting them. So guys, number one, I want to talk about some things, some comments which some people make in front of someone who probably don't have a parent or who probably have lost their beloved and have lost maybe a wife or a husband. And some of the comments can be like, you might be thinking that you are trying to discuss about something that making sense, but to the other person, it always make them feel like kujirudisha tu, unajiambia I wish ningekuwa na mzazi as in ama ningekuwa, you know, those kind of things are the ones which I want us to discuss about. Number one, it is like when you are having someone who doesn't have parents, and then you start praising your kid. You know, you're just talking how good are your kids. You know, my kids are my number one. Everything that I have belongs to my kids. You know, my kids, they does this, they are the best. You're just trying to praise your kids and trying to show them that, to show this person that you are talking too much about my kids, how I care about my kids, ta. And here it is somebody who doesn't have a parent. You know, some things are better to be like, don't try to talk too much about the progress of your kids and how proud you are to your kids. Think about how the other person feel. You feel like, I wish my parents would be here. They would always be proud of me. I wish they would be that one person who would always like be talking about me, who would always also like be proud of me, be proud of my achievement, just get to see what I have achieved, and what I haven't achieved, they will not care much about, but they will always appreciate me no matter how small thing I have done, or you know, they will appreciate me whom I am. Yeah, hii maneno ya kukua as in wewe uko na watoto wako, kila dakika unataka kupraise your kids. It's good and it's okay, but please avoid these topics when you are dealing with someone who have no parents. Don't show them too much of like, watoto wangu, they are the best, they have done, I'm planning to do this to my kids, you know, no ta. You make them feel, you know, kuna ile ka feelings, I wish wangu angekuwa uhai pia angekuwa na nisifu vice too. So another thing, maybe it's not even about, it is like maybe a widow who have lost a husband, and everything when you meet with, they meet with friends are praising and say, oh, hii nguo, this dress, it was bought, I was given by my husband. Oh, my husband takes the best care of me. Oh, tatata, my husband buys me, my husband gives me money to go and change the hairstyles. And you are talking to someone who has no like a husband has died or something, some topics, some things are rather to keep quiet, because when you talk those kind of things, those are the things which they brings the wound which had healed. The pain start coming back, because this lady will feel like, when my husband was alive, he used to do this, he used to do this, he was there for us. Now see, it will always make you feel, feel something. So if you are lucky to have a husband, and you are having a friend who have lost a husband, please don't talk some topics in front of her. She might not show you, but she might and she might not get courage to tell you. But every time when maybe you discuss and you praise your husband in front of her, it brings the memory back of her husband. It brings the memory back of her late husband, how he also used to take good care of her. So some things are later been like, when you are nowhere to break a comment, or where to talk some topics. Some topics are good, but they are very sensitive in some one way or the other. Trying to praise someone and knowing that this somebody have lost a kind of important person in their life, it can be very, very painful in one way or the other. And you get to find sometimes, I always say, this is mostly in Africa, we have this kind of bad behavior. We have this kind of bad behavior. We only like favor where, somebody who has something, become somebody. But someone who has nothing, he become nothing to a lot of people. So for instance, if at all I would compare myself before, when I used to have nothing, when I used to be back at home, I was still doing the studies, they would just see, where will this person go to? They don't have parents, or and they treat you in a different way, But my point today is like, kindly know some sensitive topics are rather to be kept away. When the person you are talking to, number one, has lost that important, sometimes kwangu sana, as in, sometimes when people, they are talking too much and praising their parents, or praising their kids, it might be, and I didn't notice even when I was in school, if the people allowed me to talk too much about praising their kids, my child gets all the blessings from me, I would feel it, and I would say, who is there to give me that blessing? Because mine, they are not there. Vice too. But if at all I feel like you should be considerate to the person before you talk and praise. And sometimes even up to today, you'll find some relatives are very like, they will be there to be like, say, my kids, I'm very proud of them, they have achieved this, they have achieved it, all this that I have, it belongs to my kids, I'm working very hard for my kids. Yes, it's the fact you're doing that for your kids, but think of this person you're trying to tell has nobody to say that I'm working this so hard for my kids or something for my child, vice versa. So it's good sometimes to avoid some topics. Avoid them. Don't talk about them. Some they are very, 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 very sensitive. Just as I have said, if you're talking to someone who have a widower, don't come and praise your wife in front of someone who have lost his wife. If you start saying, oh, how beautiful my wife is, how good she cooks, she make the best meal, she is the best. And here is somebody who have lost that wife, They start now thinking, oh my goodness, I wish my wife would be alive. I wish she would be here with us, to cook for us, to just those memories, those sweet memories start coming back, but in a hurtful way, because someone here is very busy trying to praise their what they have, If at all it is with someone, and this refers also with someone maybe like some people who are less fortunate, like who are not very well up. And when you're dealing with them and you have everything, don't praise yourself so much in front of them. Don't make them feel less of human, or make them feel like they don't have the best partners who can provide for them. Even if you have a best partner who can give you whatever you want, who can provide for you everything, please consider there is somebody who are not very fortunate to have everything. So all what I'm trying to say is, if you have, just be appreciative, thank God for it, but don't talk too much in front of people about what you have. You don't know what people they are going through. People they are going through tough moments, through difficult times. Mostly now, a lot of people are going through a very difficult moment. So if you have the beloved, be thankful, but don't be too much of talking too much and praising them in front of people. It's good sometimes, but sometimes it's not necessary. That is according to, the situation. You might be talking to someone, but it all depends with the situation. If you're talking to someone who have lost someone, a beloved, don't be praising your beloved too much to this person. You might be waking up some wounds which had already healed, or bringing up the pain, the painful memory back, making them to miss them. Missing them, it's important, but sometimes some comments might bring that memory, and it makes someone's day feel like, I used to feel so. If someone could come and praise their kids and talk so good about their kids, I would feel like, oh my goodness, I wish my mom was here. She would be very proud to talk good about me. You feel like there is no one who is there for you, and these ones, they are really praising their kids and feeling proud of them and ta-ta-ta and ta-ta-ta. Oh, so today, that is all about. Please be kind, always before you start a topic, know whether you are talking this topic with the right person, and I know somewhere God will continue to bless you. So thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful beginning of week and a wonderful the rest of the week. Yeah, have a blessed week ahead, and may God bless you. Until next time, kindly share, subscribe, like, yeah, and thank you so much for these wonderful people who have been there watching my videos, been there to support me. I highly appreciate your support. So thank you so much. God bless you. Shalom, shalom. Until next time, stay tuned.